Welcome to Life with Spirit. I'm Spirit, and if you're new here, we talk about living our best lives, spirituality, health and wellness, and everything in between. So if you enjoy this type of content, please relax, stay a while, and subscribe. Today, we're going to talk about how to lose weight if you have chronic fatigue syndrome, which is a very difficult thing to do. As I cook a delicious pot of beans with my fresh garden herbs, I'll be sharing my thoughts on how to lose weight and maintain it when you have CFS. Now, I'm certainly not saying that I am the perfect size because I'm not, or that you should do it my way. I'm just sharing my experiences with you. So let's get started. Okay, these are the things that I need to cook my beans. Alrighty. All right, so we have olive oil, liquid smoke, Bragg's liquid aminos. Y'all get this. This adds a lot of flavor and it's salty. It's like a delicious, healthy soy sauce. And then I have some ground beef here and some chicken sausage. All of my chopped fresh herbs that I grew from my garden, other than the garlic and the red onion. I have oregano, green onion, and I also have rosemary. Here we have garlic powder, and you want to add a little garlic powder to give it a little more oomph. There's onion powder and smoked paprika, and a little more smoked paprika back here. Yeah. And yeah, I have smoked paprika and paprika. So you got it. I might add a little salt, but pretty much I'm probably not going to need to do that. Now for you today, I'm going to stir fry these herbs and onions and things and extract all of the delicious flavors. So hopefully my beans will turn out even better. And here I've been soaking my beans. I soaked them overnight and I'm going to rinse them. So you want to make sure that you rinse your beans because you just never know what bugs and such rocks and things are in your beans. So while I'm chopping this garlic, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about MECFS, myalgic encephalomyelitis, or chronic fatigue syndrome. Now, it's characterized by profound and crippling fatigue, pain, sleep abnormalities, cognitive functioning, and impairments, extreme muscle weakness, food and other sensitivities, all made worse by exertion. It's a very devastating condition, and many people with chronic fatigue syndrome are bedbound, and most are unable to work, like myself. Any overactivity can put a person with CFS into a flare, which can last for weeks. When somebody asks me what it feels like to have chronic fatigue syndrome, I describe it as having the flu every day of your life, along with jet lag, that you just can't rest it away or medicate it away. It's chronic and is said to have no cure, but I choose to focus on improving and living my best life. Losing weight with chronic fatigue syndrome can be more challenging for sure because working out is practically impossible and can throw us into a flare with post exertional malaise. We can't out exercise a bad diet anyway, so we must use our diet and our food choices to control our weight. Patience and time is a requirement for sure. But eat foods that you love in small portions so that you'll be motivated to stay on track. Also, do not cut out a food group, but cut down on that portion. Everything in moderation. Make sure you limit processed foods like MSG and maltodextrin. I've heard that Americans living in other countries typically lose 10 pounds changing nothing just because the quality of the food is better elsewhere. Eat out on rare occasions. Cook easy crock pot meals, kind of like what we're doing today, because it's easily accessible. You don't have to think about it. You have plenty, and you're not as tempted to eat out as much when you have food at home. Also, do not drink your calories. Y'all, your 7-Eleven Big Gulp is a no-go. Your calories need to go toward food that keeps you satiated, satisfied, and less likely to overeat. Have desserts daily if that's your thing, because you don't want to deprive yourself. Of course, that doesn't mean that you can go to Crumble and eat a Crumble cookie every day. Y'all know what I mean. Keep healthy frozen meals around. For example, I get bibigo Asian dumplings that are really, really satisfying. Also, I get the pre-prepped bagged salads, and I eat it with rotisserie chicken that I pull, separate, and freeze in small plastic bags. Another thing to take into consideration is eating high fiber, low calorie foods like beans, oatmeal, apples. Right now, my favorite apples are Cosmic Crisps. Also, I eat a lot of popcorn, and I drink smoothies, and I put my vegetables in the smoothie. Preparing food in large quantities and freezing it in smaller containers is a good idea. So that way you're not cooking daily and you don't have any waste. I hope you like leftovers for sure. I've grown to love leftovers because I have to. Spend time with someone who's about your own age and who's the size that you desire. Look and see what they eat. I guarantee that it will give you perspective as to how much you're eating. Go to a therapist. Talk out your issues instead of eating them. Also, have bed lunch. Yes, I'm saying eat before you go to bed. For me, I stay up pretty late, and so by 11 o'clock, I'm hungry. So I make sure that I eat a bed lunch that is under 100 calories. Also, if you're drinking coffee or tea and you like to add real sweetener, real sugar or honey, and you really don't like the artificial stuff, try using a little bit of stevia and less sugar, because if you use the sugar and the stevia together, it will help amp up the sweetness and take away the bitterness. I generally live by these tips to maintain my regular weight. And remember, don't stress and obsess. Just chill out, enjoy your food, and fill your life with the things that you enjoy. Eating is just one of those things. All right, y'all, I'm back and I'm going to show you what I'm doing to prepare for my dinner. First of all, I got a half a cup of my chili. As you can see, this is a half a cup. And we're going to put some cheese. We're going to put some cheese on it. So let me just put my hand so you can see how much. All right, it's about that much. Okay, there we go. Guess what else we're going to put on it? Yes, baby, we're putting sour cream on it too. You can do that. Remember, it's important for me, you gotta eat what tastes good. That's about a teaspoon, okay? You gotta make it taste good and celebrate your meals. I'm not gonna make it if it doesn't taste good. I'm not gonna make it through. I'm not gonna lose weight if I can't enjoy what I'm eating along the way. Look at the chips. Okay, see my little hand right there? All right, I have average size hands for a woman, I would say. Okay, look. Crumble that up, might be too many. There we go. Probably a little too many. Next time I'll do less. 22 chips is 160 calories. 2 tablespoons is 50 calories. We did about a teaspoon. We didn't even do 2 teaspoons. And a third of a cup is 110 calories. So we're far below the recommended serving size. Okay, so I'm stirring this up, and guess what we have in here? We have cilantro, and we have green onions from my garden. Boom. Look at that, y'all. Look. And we're gonna mix it all up. It's gonna taste great, and I'm gonna show you what else. So you might think this is just a little bit of food. A half a cup of beans is not a lot, but this is not the only thing I'm eating tonight. This ain't all. We're about to eat some more. Let me taste it while we're at it. Whoop, there it is. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty, everybody. So we have the beans, kind of chili style. And I added some cumin. I just shook some cumin in here to kind of make it Mexican. So you can change the flavor up if you like. And I have an apple, a large apple. I have 3 Oreos. And I have sauerkraut in a little cup, a little teacup. This was from my mother's set. A little teacup. Okay, so the sauerkraut, apples, Oreos, and the chili or the beans. So there you have it. All right, so you really can eat delicious food and enjoy it. And I'm about to eat, and you get plenty. That's a lot. And you can be satisfied and satiated and really, really enjoy what you're eating. That has to be for me, because if I don't love it, I'm gonna jump right off the bandwagon. And I know dietitians like, no. I get it. This is just what works for me. Small portion sizes and the foods that you really like. I really didn't skimp on anything.